Let that breeze flow. Let that breeze flow. We down in St. Thomas today, dog. Let that breeze flow. Just got back from fucking Tortola. Let that breeze flow. Yo. You know what I just did? What the fuck I just did? I ran into the living embodiment of Venus, abbreviated down to the first letter. Found a face at the top of the rainbow, psychedelic header, in need of a healer. She ate flesh and lamped in Atlanta. Another bartender. Never understood why Tommy and chicks like to go there. Detroit or Memphis way better. I met Venus in VI, she went by V. Exchanged pleasantries since the streets is watching, and I'm not Jay-Z. Passport identity still starts with a C. Still working on changing that to a T from the lost city of Themes. Head of Beeries on the speeds. I'm all ultra ego. And how in D-World did my beard hair turn white as a Super Saiyan beast before I shaved it down into this goatee? Temporary, just to impress the 13 colony culture. Gatekeep softer than wheats in a silly attempt to get off the streets. When a lifetime of a poor righteous teaches my goddamn destiny. And karma, a couple things I don't tend to lend belief. No offense to Nas's, elude his daughters. I don't offer a lot, street disciple, DTP. As I go round and round this samsara, never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet, never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet, never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet, never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Keep your claws from showing more Victor Creed tonight than Jack or Jake. Screaming those the place need to jack the Jakes. I'm a 9.5 Impala, the super sport mate. Vader Black when Anakin shows up at the pod racing Tatooine, or the IE where I first met that one broad from St. Tommy, not V. Almost turned her into my mommy, but scrapped that deviation on me. Got too many things to worry about, like getting out the poorhouse. Forget about another mouth to feed. Surviving off EBT, punch-ins for the luncheons. My last broad was half a Panamanian. Latinas can't stomach me enough to put the God in the category of munch. Friend, spent time being intimate with Trini, Mexi, and Guatemalans. Still nothing tops the time I spent with that time. Began years on end that came to an end. The temporary no longer seems so tempting when there is no destiny and karma. A couple things I don't tend to lend belief. No offense to Nas's or Luda's daughters. I don't offer a lot. Street disciple, DTP. As I go round and round the samsara. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. You never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. And I never wanted the Master Chiefs could go for the candy I seized, though I'll always be more dirty, McDirty. Take it back to Chuck E. Cheese. As the island breeze hits me, dear free from that Arctic thunder. 20-degree days in Alabama had me wishing for time in the tundra. Instead bought a ticket to Tortola. Now time's moving slower than the turtle. The world is in many myths. Houses on hills, resorts don't have the funds to access. I have every right to be pissed as I go to sleep in stairwells that stink of piss. Knowing if I had the dough, I'd still rock myself. Stick South Pole over Kip. I am what I am. Man plans. Ha, ha, ha. It is what it is. This ain't a bunch of ants. Extra protein in my last bit of fucking trail mix. So don't tell me shit. Ain't no mystique to it. I'd rather not lie with destiny and karma. A couple things I don't tend to lend belief. No offense to Nas's or Buddha's daughters. I don't offer us a lot. Street disciple, TTP. As I go round and round this samsara. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. Never see me on my knees. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. Wolverines on my feet. You stay booted up. Fuck the stateside, the BVI, all around the fucking world. You know what it is.